It's no secret that conserving energy can save your business money. But that's not the only benefit. Using the right energy-efficient equipment can also have some other surprising advantages. And Georgia Power's Commercial Energy Efficiency Program can help show you how. Like how improvements to your heating and cooling system can lead to a more comfortable work environment. Or LED lighting can make your store more inviting to customers. Just a few ways to take charge of your energy. Learn about programs and rebates today at georgiapower.com/commercial savings.
You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're doing well this morning. Listen, I'm so happy to be with you this morning. Had a great weekend. I went to the St. Patrick's Day Festival downtown Lawrenceville this weekend. Had a wonderful time. That was my first time going ever to a St. Patrick's Day event, and I had a really, really good time. It was just so nice to be out amongst my neighbors and friends and just hang out in the streets and just chill out. You know, my husband and I, we work very hard, so we don't get to do a whole lot, and that's really our choice because we like to work, I guess. But we actually took some time out this weekend. I mean, outside of going to dinner, we hardly do a lot because we're always working. But Saturday, I made it a point. I said to him, listen, even though we did do a little work, I said, listen, we're going to go to the St. Patrick's Day Festival downtown Lawrenceville, which is literally 7 to 10 minutes from my house. So it's crazy that we didn't go last year, but we didn't go. But we went this year, and we had a real good time. And just to participate in another tradition other than ones that I'm used to, you know. So it was kind of nice to just be out there amongst the people and just see all of the great things that were going on, to see the children play. It was really cool. And I'm going to have some pictures on the website later on today, goodmorninggwinnett.com. Go to goodmorninggwinnett.com later on today to check out my pictures. There was a magician there. I met a dog named Haley who had on a green tutu. I thought that was so freaking cute. So the dog was walking around, a lot of beautiful hats. I was like, you know what? Next year I'm going to go and I'm going to have my own personalized St. Patrick's Day hat because I actually wanted one of the hats, and this one person had on a really, really big hat that I really wanted. I wanted to say, hey, give me that hat, but I didn't. Just had a really good time. So, you know, if you don't get out often because you work hard like we do, and you know, when you come home, you just really want to pass out and do nothing, I would challenge you to take some time out because there are a lot of festivals coming up this summer. Every Saturday, Friday night, food trucks, movies on the lawn. I have never done movies on the lawn here in Lawrenceville. That's so crazy. And they do it every Friday in the summertime. I think it starts in May. This year, I'm going to go just to hang out because I really, really had such a good time on Saturday. Here's the crazy part. It was kind of cold Saturday, but we sat there for a couple of hours and just had a good time, just people watching and, you know, talking to folks. I took some pictures with the gladiator cheerleaders, and, you know, it was just a really good time, just really good, just talking to people, just meeting people outside of business, because the people that I normally meet are at a networking event somewhere or something that I'm doing that's for business. Rarely do I get a chance to meet people outside of business. I am excited, though. I'm going to be doing the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101 starting in April, so that'll give me an opportunity to meet government officials, but also give me an opportunity to spend time with 29 other members of the community who are not in, well, they may be in business, but it'll be on a personal level. I remember going to the Black History event at the county building last month in February, and there were people there, and they all kind of knew each other. And so what I found out was that they all went through the Gwinnett Citizens Academy, and they met each other there. So they were like, hey, how are you? And I thought that was kind of cool because they got to meet people, you know, just meet people on a personal level. You're going to spend 12 weeks with them. So you're going to get to know the people while you get to know the government. So that's kind of cool, too. Listen, I am up for the Impact Small Business Award on that. I'm excited about that. I got the nomination I was nominated, so I'm excited about that. So hopefully I win. So that'd be great. So thank you, Gwinnett, and the Gwinnett Chamber and the partnership for Gwinnett for the nomination. I really am excited about that. So hopefully hopefully we win. Okay, listen, we're doing something different today. I'm doing something different today. So before I get to that, let's get to that first. I am doing a daily horoscope. So listen, this is what I thought about. When I was younger, and I used to work at a hospital in Newark called United Hospital or Children's Hospital, every morning they used to do the horoscope, and I made sure that I was sitting at my desk when they did the horoscope because I like the horoscope. Now, not everybody liked the horoscope. I personally like the horoscope. So I decided that I was going to do the horoscopes. So I'm going to do the first 6 horoscopes, and then we're going to go to a commercial where you can listen to some music. Then I'm going to come back and do the second 6 horoscopes. So let's start out the horoscope. So, Aries. Your ideals will be received. Your ability to take hold of a situation will surely bring you popularity and leadership. New relationships will surface through work-related events. Okay, Aries, listen, be careful. No romance on the job. It may get you in trouble. Taurus, be sure to take care of the needs of youngsters. Family talks may get a little combative. You can visit clients and make a big impression by just giving them some hands-on help. Gemini, try to include the one you love in your plans today. You may have some difficulties with someone you live with. Oh, Lord, that's my mother. My mother lives with me. She's a Gemini. Set the ball in motion and be relentless until you complete the project. Cancer, you must make sure that all your personal documents are in order. You will enjoy interaction with others today. You may have been too agreeable to someone who just wanted to use you. Cancer, don't let anybody use you today. Stick up for yourself. Okay, where am I? Leo, you have so much to offer. Open up and let your thoughts be known. Do yourself a favor and leave your plastic at home. Work at home if at all possible. Compromise if you have to avoid verbal battles. Virgo, jealousy may get in the way of a good relationship. You can't get into weight loss programs or go out and change your image with a new look in clothing. You can get into weight loss programs or go out and change your image with new looks in clothing, hairstyles, and attitude. There's a good chance they won't come back. All right, now we're going to go to a song, and I'll be right back with more horoscopes. I'm so excited about that part. All right.
You
welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes for today. Listen, this is something new that I'm trying out. I'm constantly working on this show and loving every second of it. Okay, so we're back at horoscopes. I am at Libra. Libra, don't point your finger unjustly at others. Your tendency to overact could get you into trouble. You have no problem getting along with clients. Scorpio, loss or theft may occur if you are careless with your belongings. You can make money if you are wise in your choices. Having your own business is a good idea. I don't know about you, Scorpio, but I have my own business, and it's a great idea. I love it. Been doing it for 20 years. Sagittarius, you may be ill-treated if you have to deal with institutional environments. Try to channel your energy into physical work. You should follow through on educational endeavors you have wanted to do for some time. Capricorn, caustic language may cause you to want to get out of the house. You can dazzle members of the opposite sex with your quick wit and aggressive charm. Listen, be sexy. Throw the flirt on, Capricorn. Your main concern would be to spend as little as possible of your own cash in the process. So now it's telling you to go out and flirt and try not to spend your own money, Capricorn, because Capricorns are really nice. They like to do really nice things for people. I got a couple of friends that are Capricorns. They are sweethearts. Aquarius, don't let them blame you. Find a way to consolidate. You may have a problem at work with a female coworker. Oh Lord, Aquarius, somebody's at work gonna piss you off today, and she's a female. So check it out. And my fellow Pisceans, you will be full of good ideas, aren't we always? And your choice of activities may bring you enrichment far beyond your expectations. Avoid arguments with relatives who might be conservative and outdated. Put your efforts into money-making ventures. Okay, Pisces, this is what I do every day, and I'm always full of ideas, and I'm always putting my efforts into money-making ventures. So that is so true. That is our horoscope for today. Now let's get on to people helping people. There is a new program, a new shelter coming to Norcross called Home First. And this shelter is headed by Matt Elder. And what they're trying to do is not only have a shelter for people who are homeless, but they're trying to do an assessment. They want to be an assessment center to find out why people are homeless. Because homelessness is huge across the United States. And so to combat that, Home First is going to be opening up a home shelter here in Norcross, but they're also going to be trying to get to the root of the issue of why people are homeless. And so they broke the walls this past week at the United Methodist Church on Jimmy Carter Boulevard. There was words on the wall like homelessness and frustrations and just an array of words, and they took the sledgehammer and they knocked down the wall by hitting the words that were posted on the wall. And this is going to be great. This is the only homeless shelter in Gwinnett County. There was one that closed down earlier, but this is going to be the one that's in there. And it's going to be not just a shelter. It's going to be an assessment center to, find out why, what brings you to this point where you are homeless. And this is a collaborative partnership that began with United Way and Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners and Primerica Foundation. And so it's going to be open to public. It's going to have, 20 beds. It's going to be 20 beds for families and children, and will be open to the homeless. Family of Promise, which was a shelter that was previously open, had 11 beds, but they closed down. So we're going to have this shelter here. It's going to have bedrooms. A portion of the building is going to be a common area that will be open 24/7. There's going to be a case manager and the shelter director's office there. It's going to be a laundry area and a library. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to need books. So if you check with them and when they open, it's going to be opening hopefully in June. But check with them once they open Home First and see if they need books, because that way you can donate books. I have a lot of books, and I will certainly be willing to donate some because people, it'll give them a good opportunity to sit down and read and, find out more about how they can get themselves together. They got to learn how to survive and thrive, and so that's what it's going to be. All right, so listen, moving right along, the referendum for the transitive referendum tomorrow is the vote is tomorrow. So get out there and vote. This is going to open up a great opportunity for us to be able to travel to and from Atlanta. There are over 250,000 people that travels to and from Atlanta every day. That's why so much traffic on the highway on 85. 85 is ridiculous. I hate that. I hate going into Atlanta sometimes because I hate the traffic. So for me to have a bus system that I can drop my car off and jump on a bus and not have to sit in traffic myself, I'm all for it. So I don't know what your vote is, but I'm all for it. The vote is tomorrow. The polls will be open from 7 to 7. Find out where your poll is. Go out there and cast your vote. Whether you're for it or not, if you want your voice heard, you got to cast your vote. And then so there's a lot of people who are for this. Even Stacey Abrams, former Governor Dill is for it. There's a lot of people who have come together and say, hey, listen, we need to get this system in place. And I know there's a lot of people who think that, we don't need it because it's going to bring in unwanted traffic, but we already get 250,000 people here. Here's the other thing. Not only the unwanted people that's coming into it also gives people the opportunity there may be jobs in Atlanta and they just don't have a way to get there. With this new bill, it gives them the opportunity to be able to travel to Atlanta for better opportunities of employment. So this is, to me, it's a good thing. Not everybody thinks it's a good thing, but I think it's a good thing. Whatever your thoughts are about it, go out and vote tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., because that's the only way you're going to be able to get what you want. You got to go out there and vote for what you want. Cast your vote. Make sure. Go online, check out and see where your local voting poll is, because you want to make sure you get your vote counted. It's really important. Either way, it's important. But here's the thing. If you are like me and you just want to be able to travel to and fro sometimes without having to drive, I think it's a great opportunity for us. Not only that, it opens up more economic development and enrichment, and it just does a lot for me, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. We all entitled to our own, but whatever it is, go out there and cast your vote and get yours known. All right, we're going to go to another song, and I'll be right back after the song to bring you more news about people and places around Gwinnett County. You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, and I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney.
Got some dollars in my pocket and I really wanna spend them on you. Not the wealthiest, but all I make it all to spend it on you. Now be a date for the night, be my plate, make tonight come through and trips. Take it slow, although I'm ready for more. All my cards are on the table and I'm putting all my money on you. So kiss me, don't you start to go miss me, and I'm all ready to end this. Don't even let it cross your mind, and do this with me. We feel the rush, we survive. Feel the rush, we survive.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you music, entertainment, and news from people and places around Gwinnett County. Okay, Gwinnett, Grayson is having a city council meeting tonight, so if you want to get out there to the city council meeting, it's going to be at 7 p.m. Grayson Senior Center, located at 485 Grayson Parkway in Grayson, Georgia, starts at 7 o'clock, ends at 8 o'clock, so that's a city council meeting tonight at 7 p.m. in Grayson. Make sure to go out there and check it out. Oh, man, there's some bad news over in Archer. So allegedly, an Archer School high school teacher has resigned from her job for allegedly having a inappropriate relationship with one of the students there. So in an email sent to parents on Tuesday morning, Archer Principal Ken Johnson said police are investigating the reported relationship with school officials. School officials were notified on Monday. All right, so and that's kind of crazy. Why would you do that? I mean, granted, the kid was in the 12th grade, but he was still a kid, and she's 25 years old, and I know these guys they look like they're grown men, but you're a teacher. You're supposed to be setting some kind of example for the kids, so why would you do that? But anyway, now she's in trouble. And so there's not a lot of details about it that they can share with us right now, but they are investigating the situation. And, they want the parents to know. Johnson said that though the school has not experienced such a situation previously, one time is too many. So they're on it. It's just terrible. Ethics matters, and trust the community places educators. So it's a lot going on there, but she's probably going to get some time because I'm sure she probably got a picture somewhere, something that she did that was crazy. Now people know about it. It's disgraceful. It's a disgrace to, it's embarrassment. It's embarrassment to herself, embarrassment to the school system. It's an embarrassment to her family. God forbid she was married. But anyway, let's go on to some good news because that was a little bit much. All right, there's a program called Families in the Kitchen, and they did a program in collaboration with the Gwinnett County School Nutrition Association and Georgia School Nutrition Association, the Georgia Department of Education. Brick Elementary and Snellville United Methodist Church had a cooking in the kitchen with the families this past week. It was kind of cool because the parents got a chance to go into the kitchen and cook with the children. And there were several students for Brick Elementary schools, and their parents went to school to learn how to cook and eat healthy. That's important. I remember growing up as a kid, my mother worked in a hotel in the kitchen, and so she would bring us. Now, we ate some good food because she was cooking at like the Sheraton. Back then, the Sheraton was a big, and it probably still is a really, really important hotel, but in Albany, Georgia, it was one of the best hotels, and that's where we were. I was young. I was probably like 8, 9 years old. But I remember she would work, and she would bring us the best food home because it came from the Sheraton. We didn't eat a lot of fast food. It wasn't until we moved to Newark, New Jersey, that we ate a lot of fast foods. And because she worked a lot then, too, so it was easier for us to get fast foods. Not only that, we were teenagers, and we could pretty much go out and get what we wanted. So McDonald's was our thing back then. But it's important now that you teach your children how to eat healthy, because eating healthy will help them have a better life. I know for a fact that the toll eating unhealthy can take on your body, because I suffered with a weight issue for a very long time. Over the last year, I've lost 12 pounds. I had 27 pounds to go before I hit my goal, which I'm working hard to do. But it came from a lot of unhealthy eating. And here's the thing. I thought I was eating pretty healthy. And people around me who would see me eat, and this is how I ate all the time. But I had to figure out what my problem was. And my problem was that I love butter and I love sauces. So even though I would eat salads 4 or 5 times a week, I put a lot of salad dressings on my salad. And those calories, I eat salad sometimes 2 times a day. And I'm thinking, well, I'm eating a salad. This is great. I'm not a bread eater. I'm not a carb person. I'm not like, I have to have carbs. I'm not that person. But I love sauces, like, gravies and things like that, not really understanding that they have a lot of calories in them. So I would eat salads twice a day thinking I'm doing a good thing, not losing a pound. The other thing I did very poorly was not eat enough. Like I would skip breakfast, and then I would have like a big lunch or a big dinner. So, the fact that they have this program, Families in the Kitchen class, I think is really cool, because now the kids get to see, what it looks like to create a healthy meal for themselves. And there's a lot of kids out here right now who like to cook. And so just the opportunity to be in the kitchen, doing with the parent and learning how to cook and eat healthy is great. I think it's good because, they say there are a lot of children with type 2 diabetes that are really young, and we want to combat that right now. We want to start putting healthy meals in front of people, in front of children so they can be healthy and grow up healthy. We don't want them to be overweight. I was an overweight kid. I was overweight my entire life, as far as I can remember. And believe it or not, when I was younger, it didn't stop a lot of the things I wanted to do, but my weight kept going as I got older. And in my 20s, I was fearless and fierce. Like, it didn't matter about my weight. I had courage. I was strong. But when I got older, after I had my daughter, things started to slow down a little bit. My courage started to fade a little bit. I started to have these inhibitions about doing things because of my weight. And so I know for a fact that it stopped me from doing a lot of things as I got older. When I was younger, you couldn't tell me anything. I had boyfriends. I liked to dress. I liked to buy clothes. But when I got older, it stopped a lot of things for me. So we want these kids not to have to go through childhood overweight and unhealthy. We want them to have a healthy life throughout their lives. Once they get to a certain age, things start to change for them. Right now maybe peer pressure about their weight, but trust me when I tell you, as you get older and you're still carrying the weight, sometimes it stops you. And yes, a lot of overweight people have a lot of confidence, because I had a lot of confidence, and I still have a lot of confidence, and a little bit overweight, but I know for a fact that there were a lot of things that I did not do because of my weight. And even though I did have confidence, there were things that I did not do because I lacked confidence in certain areas. So we're going to start this right now. We're going to start the kids eating right. We're going to start the parents eating right. And thank you to Families in the Kitchen class for working with these families and showing them how to do that. They learn how to make a spaghetti dinner with whole grain pasta, meat sauce, garlic bread, tossed green salad, milk, and lemon ice, Italian lemon ice. And this was all at the Snellville United Methodist Church, provided the food and gave the family a basket filled with ingredients to prepare the same meal at home. So they not only did they learn how to do it in the class, they also got to take the same stuff home to do it again at home. So that's kind of cool. So thanks for that. All right. Some events coming up. Now listen, if you are a realtor and you're struggling with your business, this is a great opportunity for you to go out. There's a class this evening called Even Ignite Post License CE. It's a CE class, so it's a continual education class, and it's hosted by Keller Williams, the Keller Williams Institute, and it's going to help you figure out how to make money as a realtor. Because if you are working and you're not making money, you're struggling, in your business. And so it's going to be a class tonight from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. called Ignite Skills to Spark a Great Career. And it's for realtors. So if you're licensed, also you get continuing education credit for this. But if you're a realtor and you have a license and you are struggling with your business and you want to grow your business and you want to make sure that, you're doing your best, you can go out there and take that class tonight. It's a free class. You need to register, though. It's a free class. It's at 6 p.m. tonight to 9 p.m. It's 3 hours, so set the time aside. And not only that, if you miss the class tonight, the class is going to run all the way through April 29th. So that's every Monday until April 29th. But hopefully you can get out there tonight. Get out there tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. Take the class, get your business started, get the money going, ignite your career. And Keller Williams University is willing to help you do that. So they're located at 2220 Wisteria Drive, Southwest. That's 2220 Wisteria Drive, Southwest in Snellville, Georgia. Go out there, check them out. See if they can help you get your career going, because what's the use of having a license if you're not making any money? You want to make money. I took classes, and I'm constantly doing things to better myself and learn from people who know more than me about what I do. That's why I went to Podfest, because I knew there were going to be a lot of people there who knew more about this industry than I do, because they're doing great things. I see them online doing great things, and I actually got a chance to meet some of them last week, so I'm excited about the people that I've met. But I'm also excited about the new book that is coming out that I'm writing because of the Podfest. It's called Pod Chicks. It's going to be inspiring stories from women who have started their own podcast. And so look for that book coming out soon called Pod Chicks. My goal is to have it done by September, so I can go on tour to promote the book. and talk to people about podcasting. I love podcasting. That's why I get up every morning and I do it because I love it. I think it's a great way to share your passion and your stories with the world. And I met so many women. I'm talking about some really unique stories about why they started a podcast and podcasts about all kinds of things. And it was just baffling to me. Like, man, this is so cool. Like, I met a young lady who started a podcast. She said, it was called You Want to Do What? And it was just about things you want to do. You know, it was just about things you want to do. And she interviewed people, and she said, you want to do what? And they tell her what they want to do. And she was on the panel. So she has a very successful podcast talking about you want to do what. So hopefully Monica Rivera will share her story in the book. There are, like, I'm talking about tons of stories like that. And so I decided to title the book Pod Chicks because I thought it was a cool title. So look for the book coming out soon. Hopefully it'll be out later on this summer, and that way you'll get a chance to read more great stories from people like me who get on air every day and share their stories with you about what we love and what we love to do. So I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be right back.
We're getting ready, getting ready at the dance floor. So turn the lights on. You know it's what we're here for. We're moving like a wolf pack. Feel the bass attack. Feelings growing strong. So turn the lights on. You know it's what we're here for. Let's lose control. We don't care what they say. We're already on our way. That's how we roll. Check us out, how we sway. We will take it all the world. Let's go and hit the dance floor. Yeah, let's go and hit the dance floor. Let's go and hit the dance floor. Yeah, let's go and hit the dance floor. Popping bottles, you know it's how we do it. Yeah, we go crazy. Just look at us how we lose it. We're moving like a wolf pack. Feel the bass attack. Feelings growing strong. Yeah, we go crazy. Just look at us how we lose it. Let's lose control. We don't care what they say. We're already on our way. That's how we roll. Check us out, how we sway. We will take it all the world. Let's go and hit the dance floor. Yeah, let's go and hit the dance floor. Let's go and hit the dance floor. Yeah, let's go and hit the dance floor.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the rundown about what's going on around Gwinnett County, people in place, and news about what's happening. Hey, if you want to do something tonight, you want to go out and play a little bingo, hang out with some friends. There's a bingo tonight, 7:30 to 9:30. Doors open at 5 p.m. Best bingo in town, plus come early for fun raffles and legal video machines. Kitchen is open for dining pleasure. And you want to go out and do that, that's going to be at Post 233 Main Hall, located at 4635 US 78. And that's in Loganville. If you got questions about tonight, 770-466-4728, or just go to www.gapost233.com. That's 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. tonight if you want to just hang out and play some bingo. If you don't want to do bingo but you want some laughs, you may want to go on over to Mirza Hookah Lounge. They're going to be Jordan Jackson is a comedian tonight, He's from the Country Wayne tour. It's tonight, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Go out and have you some fun. Laughter is always good. I mean, I think so. My husband is a comedian. He should be a comedian. He's funny though. He is funny. He's really funny, but he's funny like Ellen. Like I love Ellen because Ellen has like a dry kind of humor, and it kind of just comes out as conversation, and that's how my husband is. He'll just say something, and he don't even know if he means it to be funny. It just comes out funny, and so he should be a comedian. I try to put him out there, but he wants to be a chef. So he works in pharmaceutical. He's a medicine man, but he really wants to be a chef in real life. So hopefully one day he'll get the chance to do that. But anyway, if you want to have some fun tonight, just laughing, go on out to Mirza Hookah Lounge. They're located at 1098 Harrington Road, number 2, and that's in Lawrenceville. 1098 Harrington Road. I think it's building number 2, and that's in Lawrenceville, 8:30 to 9:30. Have some fun. Comedian Jordan Jackson is going to be there. He's from the Country Wayne tour. I don't know if you know Country Wayne, but Country Wayne is funny. Now listen to this. Country Wayne started out just being funny on Instagram. And I found out about Country Wayne from my nephew, who sent me a clip of one of his videos, and it was hilarious. And so in that clip, he was in the barbershop getting his hair cut, and the barber was talking to him, and you saw his eyes start to close up like something was wrong with him, like he was about to pass out. And he was telling the barber that his breath stinks. So he is funny too, but he got to start on Instagram, just being funny on Instagram, and his career has taken off, and I like to hear those type of stories. I like to hear stories from people who stepped out on faith and did what they love, and now their life has changed forever. He's on tour, and now Jordan is on tour with him. He went on tour with him, and so hopefully his career will take off just as well as it may be. I've never heard of Jordan. Sorry, Jordan, never heard of it, but I'm shouting you out, on the show. I'm telling people to come out and check you out at the Mirza Lounge tonight at 8:30, and just support him. He's a young man trying to make things happen. Again, the address is Mirza Lounge, Mirza Hookah Lounge, 1098 Harrington Road, and that's in Lawrenceville. Check them out tonight. Listen, that's all I got for you today, people. I'll be back tomorrow, God willing. If you missed the episode of the show, make sure to go to Gwinnett County. GoodMorningGwinnett.com to check out past episodes. There's a great episode on there, about 4 episodes from Chris Cook, who is our financial advisor, bringing us his 12-week series about how to create your own financial destiny. And so he's on there every Wednesday up until, I think we have one series part number 5 this Wednesday. And so if you missed the past 4 parts of that series, go on over to GoodMorningGwinnett.com and check it out. Hey, do me a favor. Be sure to share the show with your friends. I have an audacious goal that I set for. I only set, normally at the beginning of the year, everybody's doing their resolutions and all the things they want to do. And I had 2 goals for this year. 2 goals. One was to make $1 million. That's a big goal for me. I'm putting it out to the universe. The other one, now, the way to do that is to just share the show. It's free. I'm on Apple iTunes. I'm on the Google Play Music Store. I'm on TuneIn. I'm on Stitcher. I'm on Amazon Fire TV. So if you got a Fire Stick, go on over there and download Good Morning Gwinnett on your Fire Stick and listen to the show. If you miss it during the week, you can go back and listen to all the past episodes because they're there for you to listen to. Check it out there. Help me get to 1 million downloads or 1 million subscribers or a combination of both, because that's a big number for me. Like, this is my year of million. $1 million. I don't know how I'm going to get to that point. I just know that I'm putting it out to the universe that I want $1 million, and I also want 1 million subscribers or downloads and or both to this show. So help me do that. You do that by sharing it on your social media, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you can. My apps are actually being built right now, so we'll be able to share it on the phones. I'm so excited about that. People will be able to download the app and never miss an episode because it's going to be on your phone. I'm so excited about that. So my app should be approved sometime this week, and once they are approved, I will let you know. My next thing is to get my Alexa skills done so that people who have Alexa can listen to it on the Alexa. Just doing everything I can to promote the show and get it out there, because I want to make it a great show, and I'm constantly doing things to make it not only just news, but entertainment and news and events and things like that. And as I go on, I know the show is going to get longer and longer. So I thank you for listening. I got contests coming up, so stay tuned for the contest where you'll be able to call in and win prizes. I'm excited about that because everybody loves something free. So I got contests that's going to be coming up next week, starting next week. We're going to have contests coming up and things like that. I'm going to be speaking this week, Wednesday, at Parkview High School in Snellville, and I'm going to be talking about podcasting. Those are young people looking for a career, whether they're going to college or not. They may find something interesting about what I do, and hopefully I can share my experience with them so they'll know, this is an option for you. If you decide to go to college, you can be a journalism major. But here's the thing. If you don't decide to go to college, you don't know what you do. You can get online and start your own show just like I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. I know I stumble a little bit when I'm talking. One is because I got these braces in my mouth, so it's kind of hard for me to talk. But the other one is because this is a new format for me. I've been podcasting since 2000 and a very long time, right here on Blog Talk Radio. I have about 215 episodes of a previous show that I used to do called The Miss Boss Show and Business with Breakfast. Now, I'm used to interviewing people, and that's when I'm at my best, but I'm getting better at doing this solo thing Monday through Wednesday or Monday through Thursday. Right now, Chris comes on Wednesday, so that's kind of like what I'm used to doing, interviewing people. But I'm getting better. So I'm going to continue to perfect the show until I get it to what I think is perfection. But hopefully you're enjoying what I'm putting out right now. And I want to hear from you. So make sure if you missed the episode, you can call in to me and talk to me on the show while I'm on the air. And the call-in number is 323-642-1096. Now, I'll be back tomorrow again, God willing, at 9 a.m. And if you missed the episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. But if you want to call in tomorrow and share, because tomorrow is the voting day. So if you have an opinion about transit referendum for Gwinnett County, you can call in, share your opinion. Let me know if you voted. And that number again is 323-642-1096. I would love to talk to you and find out your views about what's going on around Gwinnett. That are going on that I don't know, and that you can share with us in the listen. So check it out. Come back tomorrow. God willing, I'll be here with you. Bringing you more information. So listen, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for sharing the show. And until next time, make it a great day.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.
It's no secret that conserving energy can save your business money. But that's not the only benefit. Using the right energy-efficient equipment can also have some other surprising advantages. And Georgia Power's Commercial Energy Efficiency Program can help show you how. Like how improvements to your heating and cooling system can lead to a more comfortable work environment. Or LED lighting can make your store more inviting to customers. Just a few ways to take charge of your energy. Learn about programs and rebates today at georgiapower.com/commercial savings.